Welcome back. Hello amazing people and welcome back on my YouTube channel. It's your boy Troll, and in today's video, well, I have been playing the game now for a month, I believe, or at least like 28 days, but I think I have like three days left before I get the last reward, which is the legendary reward, legendary hero, after playing a month. And I was like, okay, well, the official release is in what? In 3 days. It's on Wednesday. Right now we are Sunday. So I'm like, okay, well, let's make an honest review of the game after playing it for almost a month, so you guys have an idea of what to expect from the game. It's not gonna, I'm gonna be as objective as possible and just give you my honest opinion, but I'm pretty sure other people might feel different. So just bear in mind, this is my own personal opinion I made myself after playing a whole month. So let's start with some good things, right? When you start the game, very quickly you understand that there's just so much to do. In this game, within, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, you will understand that you're gonna have at least 10 or 12 bosses to defeat, different bosses, different rewards, different objectives. So there's definitely a lot to do in this game. You will, especially as a free-to-play player, you're not gonna get bored. Believe me, you will not get bored. Plenty to achieve, plenty to pass. And yeah, I mean, that's what you want in a game, right? You want to be able to play the game over and over to finally achieve the end game, but at least to get to the end game, it will take you some time. You will not get bored. So yeah, I think that's a great thing, that there's just so many bosses in the game. Now, another thing is also all the free content we have in the game. What does that mean? Well, first of all, Arena, you don't need any tickets to enter. You can play as much as you want. You can have fun, test new champions, etc, etc. So the Arena, free Arena at least, is great, because not only you have great rewards for free, you can also play for free. On top of that, we also have the adventure mode, which basically allows you to just run around, fight some monsters, follow the history, the lore of the game, and also get some amazing resources along the way. So again, some free stuff to do if you are blocked with your stamina. Now, early on also, the game gives you a lot. Well, first of all, the pity in this game is very low. You only need to summon 60 times to basically get a legendary hero, which from a lot of games I played, this is extremely low. Usually it's 100, 150, 200, and here it's only 60. So I truly believe the PT system in this game is amazing. Now, early on, as I said, you're gonna get plenty of summons. You're gonna at least have enough summons to get like 3 or 4 PTs, unless you're lucky, and you might get even more. So getting legendaries in this game along the way when you play is really not that difficult. And from what we saw so far with the events that we have every week or so, you're also gonna get plenty summons from those. So overall, the game is quite balanced when you start the game, with a lot of rewards coming to you, especially if you're a free-to-play. So yeah, I mean, as I said, early on, plenty things to do, plenty things for free, amazing pity system in terms of summons, but let's be honest, not everything is so great. Let's talk about the stamina itself. The stamina is basically the key resource that allows you to even play this game. I truly believe that the amount of stamina you can get, especially like as a free-to-play player, is not enough. We had an amazing event right now with the Arena, where you had to fight the Arena. Again, Arena is free, infinite access, so great. And then you will get a lot of energy for free. So the event was pretty insanely good, but I think we need more. I think this was way not enough for a player who wants to at least play for 2-3 hours the game. So I think stamina, there is a lot to improve. It's not horrible, it's not the worst, but definitely something to improve. Now, if you have been playing Raid Shadow Legends or games like that, the stamina is not something new, right? We're always limited in terms of stamina. It's not like you can just basically get infinite stamina. But definitely stamina needs to be improved. As we talked about early game, I also think that the end game is quite bad in this game. I have to say, now, okay, you're gonna tell me, oh, you're gonna be crying now, you spend so much money, now you have nothing to do. Yes and no. So first of all, No, I haven't spent that much money when you can see the top 10, top 20 in the arena or the Forbidden Dungeon. Believe me, I am not there. So even with spending a small amount of money, you can quickly get to the end game. And the problem is, well, what's end game? Technically speaking, the end game right now is the Forbidden Dungeon, but I already finished stage 100. Plenty of people finished stage 100, and to be quite honest, it was not that challenging. There was the stage 92 that required you to have a lot of control, freezing, sleeping, etc., which was quite challenging and interesting and really fun to do, but then 99 other stages were just a joke. Now, we also have the clan raid. That's cool, that's great, that's actually really cool because, well, you're gonna have to build multiple heroes or at least two, three good teams. But then again, it's not all the time, as if I'm not mistaken right now, the clan raid is closed and we have to wait for the reset to even play in it. So definitely there is a lack of like a world boss or some, I don't know, real-time PvP arena, guild versus guild, something is lacking. We just need some real endgame content, because right now the endgame content is farm, and then spam arena. But the problem with the arena is that you don't win, or you're not the best in the arena because you have amazing heroes nowadays. It's just because you spent hours farming the arena, or let's be honest, you have an auto-clicker. So the arena definitely endgame can also be fixed, because there is just no real reward in the arena right now. It's not about being strong, it's not about having a lot of heroes, teams, etc. It's just how many times are you gonna play in the arena and fight in the arena. And that's what's gonna basically push you to top 1 nowadays. Now, something that also definitely needs to be improved is the weapons relic summons. Right now, in order to summon relics, which is basically different colors of weapon that your hero can have, is extremely almost impossible to get. Either you buy them from the monthly shop in the clan or the Colosseum or whatever, but then you're basically just gonna get one every day, every week. So it's extremely hard to get weapons, different attitude weapons, to your heroes. So let's say someone gonna tell you Cormac blue weapon is insane, wow, AoE damage so good. Technically speaking, you might not get that weapon for months and this hero will be shit. The same case was with Ban, and I think a lot of people are happy that they did not summon the wind weapon for Ban, or they did not buy it in the shards, simply because Ban was nerfed. So a lot of people got him, and the lucky ones, you know, they used him, abused him, but most of us, we did not get the weapon, so we were not even able to test it. So definitely either increasing the weapon relics on how do you obtain it. There is not even a way to buy them as a pay to win, which is kind of surprising from a provider like Netmarble, that something that people would spend a lot in order to get, you know, different colors of weapon is literally 100% free to play. Like, the weapon relics is 100% free to play. You can't buy them with real money. So it's kind of good and bad in a real way, because we all gonna struggle with the weapons. But then, how good is that? Because the harder it is to get it, eventually someone will get a weapon that no one has, and it might be super completely broken, and then he might just abuse the whole game because no one else will have this weapon, right? It's a possibility. But definitely, the weapon relics, how to get them, how many can you obtain them, I truly believe this should increase for sure. Now, as I mentioned early on, you'll have plenty of things to do. 3 different equipment dungeons, skill book dungeon, talisman dungeon, golden potion dungeon, Aldri with the elixir for relics dungeon. So you're gonna have plenty of dungeons. You're gonna have the oh my god, the campaign, the normal, hard, hell, adventure, even for free. It's gonna be more and more difficult. So there is plenty of things to do in this game. But as I mentioned, because you're limited with the stamina, it's not like you can just, you know, do everything at the same time. So a big challenge in this game is to stay focused and focus on one team to do this. Once I have done it, I move on, I do the next team, etc, etc. So you can very quickly, I wouldn't say ruin your account, but if you are free to play and you invest into different heroes rather than focusing on your core team, very quickly you might get blocked, frustrated because you're not progressing. So I think because of the lack of the stamina and because of the amount of dungeons that you actually have to farm to increase the power of your heroes, it might be stressing. It might be like, you know, putting you away a bit, like pushing you away from the game. Now, personally, I think it's great because it just gives you this sensation that there will be always something to do. But I see how people might be thinking the other way, which is like there's way too much to do. I will never be able to finish it, right? But I truly, truly believe that increasing the stamina, or how much of stamina you can obtain as a free-to-play, will be a game changer. And I think they also see it. Because let's be honest, if you have no events right now that are going on, like how much stamina can you get per day? 200-300 without spending gems? So I really, really think the game is great, has a huge potential, but they need to fix the stamina. Now, with the end game missing like a huge dungeon, huge boss whatsoever, I am not worried. I heard or saw some comments that basically they're already thinking about real-time arena, clan wars, or stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure there's plenty of that's coming our way. Let's be honest, guys, it has been only 1 month since the game is released. I'm pretty confident to say that there's already a lot that can be done in the game. So I don't think we should complain about the end game. But I do think we should be looking at what's coming our way in terms of the end game. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's it from me for today. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, or what's your point of view in terms of what's bad, good, etc. in the game. I might miss some things, but again, we're talking about how I feel about the game and my personal opinion. But yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and enjoy your day, weekend, whatever. Ciao.